Welcome back to Gossip Media for the latest in pop culture, fashion, music, celebrity gossip, entertainment news, and business highlights. Let's get to today's stories. Bossman D-Lo, an upcoming rapper, got exposed by an Instagram model called Timmy, who's homosexual, for being in his DMs trying to hit that thing. Okay, Timmy posted screenshots of Bossman messaging him, and let's get into the messages, the DMs, and what was said. So Bossman said, I can see now you just do people any kind of way. Timmy said, I haven't done nothing to you though. So what are you talking about? And Bossman said, I'm just saying you're not genuine for real. You just bought money, fuck a bond, fuck a real friend, fuck a real vibe. Timmy said, all you talking about is linking up and having sex. And then Bossman said, you act like we can pop out and be in a relationship though. LOL. Timmy responded with, I mean, you started a conversation talking sexually, so what am I supposed to be thinking? LOL. So clearly some messages were blotched out by Timmy. He said we should go to his Finsta to get more information on our favorite rappers. But the conversation continued with Timmy asking him what his real name. And he said he's not giving out his real name because Timmy hasn't given him his. And it says, and confusing how. So Timmy replied with, Justin is my real name. He said, oh Lord, so you is that. That shit is definitely confusing. Timmy said, yeah, I know. Sorry. God made me this pretty. LOL. I understand if you not fuck with me now though. Bossman said, I appreciate you being real. I never did that. I don't want to be all over the blogs and shit. Just looked at your Twitter name too. Timmy blotched out his last message that he sent, but he said, like he knew I was a boy. Now guys, I don't need like binoculars. I don't need a stethoscope. No, a microscope. I don't need a magnifying glass to see that Timmy is a boy, right? But Bossman is playing it off like, oh, I did not know that this person is a boy. It's so obvious. In another screenshot, Timmy said, can't even order a bitch a meal. Bossman said, I have cash. I don't have no way to send you anything. In person, you can get whatever you want. Timmy said, okay, I'm coming to Orlando tomorrow. Be ready. Bossman said, yeah, right. You'll see, Timmy replied. Bossman said, when I gotta do something at 3:30. So when? Timmy replied, you gonna be in Orlando all day? He said, yes. You might as well come tonight. Timmy said, how? He said, you can be in the room waiting on me when I get back. They got late night flight. Timmy said, y'all, the way he thought I was gonna link him for free is crazy. I'ma post the messages on my other page. He then posted, the moral of the story is your favorite rappers are in my messages. I don't usually do this, LOL, but he literally asked me to buy my own flight to Orlando and munch on him for free. Maybe if he would have started a conversation off nice and wasn't on some hornball shit, this wouldn't be out now. So what pissed Timmy off, from my understanding, is that he requested, I think, $5,000, and Bossman D-Lo did not want to give him the money, so he stopped replying and he exposed him. And I'm like, how are you gonna have something to lose? You're hiding your true identity and you don't want to pay up. Do you think somebody just wants some dick? Are you serious? Did you not see Timmy looking like a bad bitch? Are you serious? Come on now. But anyways, as he said, he doesn't want to be on the block. But here we are. So clearly he's into men. He knew Timmy was a man. It's obvious. Duh. But he's trying to play it off. And I think Timmy got upset and he exposed him. So I'm not surprised, as I said before, nothing new there. I'm curious to hear what Bossman D-Lo's response to this will be. And I mean, the name says it all. D-Lo, down low, wink, wink. So Bossman D-Lo has seemingly responded with a post on his Instagram story saying, I ain't trying to beat nobody on the internet. I don't even play them games. Just keep shit in the streets when you decide you want to play with a real street nigga. So I wanted to see how he was going to handle this situation, and I guess this was the only thing he could think of, because to be honest, there's no denying that you knew he was a nigga. But anyways, moving on to the next story. Jamaican internet comedian Julie Mango, most popularly known for her comedic skits on TikTok and Instagram, has sent social media and her fans into a frenzy after she posted some cryptic tweets about committing suicide. Let's read. If only I was brave enough to just do it, I'd no longer feel pain and suffering. I envy those who did it and are now at rest. Hashtag alone, hashtag cursed. I used to think that this world would be a better place without me. Now I see I'd be better never having entered this world. If God has no intention of giving me the needs that He has put in my heart, why am I here? Why not take me home? I don't understand what I've done wrong. I want to go and see my uncle and my grandpa. I want to go and be with them. I want to go where if I ask for bread, I don't get stoned. I can't go on anymore. I want to go where it makes sense to be alive, even if that means death. I want it. God has forsaken me. I don't blame Him. He has seen my suffering and has turned His back. But even then, God is still just and He is still good, and His praise is continually in my mouth. I hope this time, if He can't help me on earth, then Lord, please take me home. I want to come home. Now, this is really sad to read. It's clear that she is going through something and she is frustrated and she feels like, okay, this is unbearable. I prefer to die. And I just want to send love and healing to Julie Mango. And I just want to remind her that no matter how bad you think your life is, and this is not for her only, it's for everyone, you are blessed abundantly compared to a lot of people. Some of the things that you have, a person is dying for. And sometimes we tend to forget that, especially when we want something and we feel like we've waited so long and we're deserving of it and it's not happening for us. We get frustrated, but think about all the things that happened for you that you've wanted and that you've received. And, just always be grateful and be patient. Patience is a virtue. And always remember that God knows best. Some things are outside of our understanding, but He knows best and He knows when the time is right. I've been waiting so long to be stable and to be the person that I've always dreamt of being. And have I ever felt like that? I'm not sure, but I do know that there are times when I wonder like, wow, why is this happening? When is it gonna happen? But I'm still patient, So like sometimes she's living her dream, or part of her dream. And a lot of people have not started living anything that they've desired. So just be grateful, try to be understanding and patient with God. And I wish you the best, Julie Mango. I know that you'll come out of this moment, and you'll find a brighter day and a brighter light. Sending you love. Skai Jackson has filed a restraining order against her baby father, DeAndre Burgin, alleging multiple instances of abuse, including a Mother's Day attack. Let's get into the story. Skai Jackson says that the father of her baby has been terrorizing her and has been for more than a year, but an alleged Mother's Day assault was the last straw for her. The former Disney Channel star filed a restraining order in LA County Superior Court, and in the documents, she claims DeAndre Burgin attacked her earlier this month as she was holding their baby, 3-month-old Skaii, on Mother's Day. According to the documents, DeAndre grabbed Skaii by the hair, slammed her head against a car window, and punched her in the face. But Skaii claims that this kind of violence is nothing new. In the documents, she describes a 6-month period in 2024 when Burgin would abuse her on a weekly basis, choking and scratching her and slamming her head into a wall. She alleges that Burgin also damaged a bunch of personal property like an iPhone and a television. While she was pregnant, Skai claims Virgin demanded she drink bleach to kill the unborn child and held her at knife point as she walked to her car and threatened to stab her in the stomach if she yelled for help. On other occasions last summer, she alleges that Virgin punched through a bathroom door she had locked herself inside and slammed her against a wall, choked me until I could not breathe, Skai says, and she has video evidence to back up that claim. Virgin's had plenty of legal troubles in the past. He was arrested last month on an outstanding warrant, and when Skai gave birth in January, he was doing a 90-day jail sentence for parole violation. She claims he owns 3 firearms, including a rifle, and she clearly fears for her life. She asked the judge to keep him 100 yards away from their baby, her, and a puppy, in order for him to take a domestic violence treatment program. She says they don't have any legal child support agreement, so she wants that, and she also wants him to cover all her legal fees. Now, what am I gonna say? This seems to be the week for this, but I mean, anything that makes you feel safe, do it. You know, like I remember when she got pregnant and everyone saw who her baby daddy was, they were bashing her, you know, saying that she could do so much better. But sometimes you can't help who you get feelings for or who you fall in love with. And a baby is a gift. And she decided that she's going to keep her baby despite what the father said, the public was saying. She kept her baby. And if this is the result, like this is the man that he is, and she wants to protect yourself, right? Safety above everything else, right? But I do feel bad that it's going to be a broken home and she's going to be a single mother. But I mean, better is out there, and hopefully there's something better waiting for her around the corner. I don't really have much other than that to say. Moving on to the next story. Soulja Boy and DDG are officially set to box on Aiden Ross's next brand risk boxing card. Now, I would love to see this because Soulja Boy has a mouth on him, right? So I want to see if he has all the strength for a man, the strength that he has for women and for like just trolling people on the internet. You know, I like Soulja Boy and I'm new to DDG, to be honest, but I like Soulja Boy and I just want to see if he can handle himself as much as he has a lot of mouth. What do you guys think? Is this true? Is it a rumor? What's up? But that's all for today, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.